Good morning, students. Hello, how are you? My name is Trupti Mahadi and I'm your teacher. So, students, you can call me Trupti teacher. Let's quickly look at the board. Okay, today is 15th December 2023. It's Friday today. This is the fourth class, Division A. Total is 45 students, one is absent, and 44 are present today. So let's look at the thought of the day. Get ahead by taking first step. Okay. Subject is history. So I hope you all have got your history books. Unit number 5 and subunit Shivaji's education. Okay. Though it is mentioned Shivaji. Okay. Let's in between I might call Shivaji Maharaj. Okay. So students, I want you to open page number 17, okay, of your history book. Okay, since the lesson is quite lengthy, we will be just taking these 5 points which is mentioned in the lesson. Okay, page number 17, please, I want everyone to open that. I'll start reading it. So we will just consider beginning of Shivaji's education, rejuvenation of Pune, achievements of Dadaji Konde, Shivaji's education, and what Veer Mata Jizabai taught Shivaji. Okay? So students, I hope you all have opened the book, page number 17. Okay? This is lesson number 5, Shivaji's education. Beginning of Shivaji's education. Shahaji Raje, as you all know, Shahaji Raje is the father of Maharaj, Shivaji Maharaj. Shahaji Raje himself was a scholar of Sanskrit. In the Bangalore court, he had under his patronage artists and scholars of various languages. He appointed intelligent teachers for Shivaji's education. Shivaji became skilled in the art of reading and writing. He began to read the stories of Ramayana, Mahabharata and Bhagavad on his own. To teach him warfare, Shahaji Raje had appointed some teachers. They began to teach Shivaji to ride a horse, to wrestle, to use swords and dandapatta. Thus, at the age of 12, okay, Shivaji became acquainted with different branches of learning and arts. Okay, so at the age of 12, Shivaji Maharaj could do all this. I want you to underline, okay, that he started reading right from he began to read until the learning of arts. Okay, in between I'll be asking you students to please underline. Okay, so he began to read till the last word of arts. Okay, let's go ahead. Soon Adil Shah sent Shahaji Raje on an expedition to conquer the states of Nayakas, that is the local chief in Karnataka. Before setting out upon the expedition, Shahaji Raje sent Shivaji and Jizabai to Pune. Okay, it is our city. With them, he sent elephants, horses, and infantry, a treasury, a flag, as also trusted minister, brave generals, and renowned teachers. Okay, so Shahaji Maharaj was working under Adil Shahi Sultanate, and obviously on his order he had to leave for Karnataka. So during that time, Shahaji Raje asked Shivaji Maharaj and Jizabai to return to Pune, which is the birthplace of Shivaji Maharaj. Rejuvenation of Pune. Jizabai and Shivaji returned to Pune. Shivaji remembered his childhood days which he had spent on Shivneri. As we all know that Maharaj was born on Shivneri fort. He could see the lofty peaks of Sahyadri again and became happy. Pune at that time was not such a big city. It was totally devastated by Shahaji Raje's enemy. So there was fights between the Mughals also. Okay, just to raise their territory. Properties were damaged, houses were demolished. The meaning of demolish is destroyed. Temples had collapsed, and the frightened people had fled from their villages. Fields had become barren. Obviously, if there is no people, there is no one to till in the agricultural field. Thick forests had grown. Wolves roamed in the countryside. Pune thus was totally shambles and ruins. Shambles meaning mess over here. When the people living around came to know that Jizabai has returned to Pune with Shivaji, they took heart. Obviously, they felt nice when Jizabai and Shivaji Maharaj returned to Pune. Okay, उनको अच्छा लगा. Jizabai called all of them and reassured them that they would be safe in Pune. Okay, people started settling in Pune, cultivating their lands. Jizabai had dilapidated temples. Dilapidated here means old and ruined. Okay, broken temples repaired. Okay. So whenever the Mughals used to attack the city, what they used to do, they first used to attack the temples, our worship places. So when Jizabai came back, she has seen that many of the temples were broken and attacked. So she repaired them. Okay. In the temples, worship began morning and evening. The town was again throbbing with people. Thus Pune was totally transformed. The achievements of Dadaji Kondev. As we all know that Dadaji Kondev is the great teacher to Shivaji Maharaj. When Jizabai and Shivaji were in Karnataka, Dadaji Kondev looked after the Pune Jagi. He was the Subedar of Kondana. He was faithful, he was strict, efficient and honest in his work. He was also just and a strict disciplinary. He served with devotion. At about this time, a big vada or residence was built in Pune by the orders of Shivaji Raje. It came to be known as Lal Mahal. Have you all visited, students, to Lal Mahal? It is now renovated. Okay, we all must visit Lal Mahal. Okay, where Shivaji Maharaj stayed over there. Okay, to encourage the peasants. Peasants means the agricultural laborers over here. To till their lands, Dadaji gave them concessions in the land tax. So those who were helping in building the Taj Mahal, Dadaji Kondev gave them the land tax concession. Okay, for few years. He offered prizes for destroying the wolves which infested the countryside and harassed the peasants. Many wolves were killed. He raised peasants' patrols to protect life and property from gangs of thieves who roamed the countryside. He fixed land revenue according to the quality of the soil. So if the agricultural land is fertile, he used to tax them more. He thus made the people happy. In the fields of agricultural reform and revenue collection, the work done by Dadaji Kondev and the Nizam Shahi Wazir Malik Amber is considered to be very important. I hope students you all are paying attention. Okay, let's go to the next. Shivaji's education. When Shivaji returned to Pune, his education continued under the supervision of Jizabai. While returning from Bangalore, Jizabai and Shivaji were accompanied by eminent teacher sent by Shivaji Raje. I want you to underline this next sentence. They taught him many sciences, branches of learning and languages. Have you all underlined this? Please, in between, I'll be asking you to underline the sentence. Okay, students? Okay, let's go to the next para and I want you all to underline this whole paragraph. Shivaji acquired the knowledge of excellent administration, war tactics, fort architecture, selection of horses and elephants, ways of escaping from difficult enemy territories and many other things. Shivaji's progress in education pleased Jizabai very much. I hope you all have underlined this whole paragraph, right? And Jizabai was very much pleased. As you all know, every mother will be happy if her son or daughter is really achieving and doing great in the education, right? So Jizabai was also very pleased. Let's go to the next. What Veermata Jizabai taught Shivaji. Jizabai was no ordinary woman. She was the daughter of the mighty Sardar Lakhuji Rao Jadhav and the wife of the brave and valiant Shahaji Raje, who was the father of Shivaji Maharaj. She had inherited the knowledge of politics and warfare from her infancy. बचपन से ही उनको warfare और politics की ज्ञान थी क्योंकि वो ऐसे घराने में जन्म ली थी. Houses of the Jadavs and Bhosles. She was a freedom-loving person with a great sense of pride. She had learned through bitter experience that however much a Maratha Sardar displayed a valor, it was not appreciated in the courts of sultans. That time the whole country was under the Sultanate of Mughals, and they never used to appreciate our people, okay, the original people of this land. She had valiantly faced the shock of her father's murder in the open court at the instigation of Nizam Shah. She had resolved that her son Shivaji would never be engaged in the services of others. She never wanted Shivaji Maharaj to work under the Mughal Shahi, Nizam Shahi. He would establish the rule of his own people, Swaraj. I want you to underline this. He would establish the rule of his own people, Swaraj. She was bringing up Shivaji with that idea. Okay, so Jizabai wanted Shivaji Maharaj to become the architect of liberty, that is the Swaraj, freedom, to make country free from the clutches of Mughals. The people, this is not, I'm just telling you extra, the people living in Mawar region were called the Mawlas. They were loyal, hardworking and quick-footed. No one could surpass them in hardiness, but they were harassed by the Sultan's rule. The armies of sultans used to plunder their villages, forcing the people to abandon their places. Nobody cared for them. Shivaji yearned to do something for these poor, miserable people. So when Shivaji returned Pune and he was seeing that the Mughals are really troubling the people, he wanted to do something. Okay. On returning home, Shivaji would talk about this to his mother. Jizabai would say, Shiva, Sri Ramchandra is the ancestor of the Bhosles. Rama killed Ravana and made his people happy. The ancestor of Jadavs is Sri Krishna. He killed Kans and brought relief to his people. You are the descendant of both Sri Ram and Sri Krishna. You can destroy the wicked and make your subjects happy. Here the subjects is the people of that Pune city. Okay? These words of Jizabai were a source of inspiration to young Shivaji. He would remember the brave deeds of heroes of the past like Rama, Krishna, Bhim, Arjun. He thought of them all the time, whether asleep or awake. He felt that he too must fight against injustice as they did, and like them destroy the wicked and bring happiness to his subjects. He thought that he should become courageous and brave like these heroes of old. Okay, students, so let's stop here. Okay, I hope you all have understood. We will be taking the rest of the lesson tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow when we will take, after that we will take the question and answer also. I hope you all have understood this. So thank you so much, students. Okay.